Good morning. This is Betty, Fancy Grandma. I want to tell you, if you liked my videos, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified every time. It don't cost you a dime to subscribe. It's just so you'll be notified every time I make a new one. But anyway, I want to thank all my subscribers. And I've got some men watching too, and I appreciate the men. I know there's some Joeys watching, it's a couple of them, and I know there's a Daryl and David, and I know there's more. But anyway, I just want to thank all my subscribers. I appreciate it. And if you want me to make different videos, let me know and we'll try it out. Anyway, I want to show you my new apron I made this morning. I don't know if you can see it or not. I took an old pair of blue jeans I had. They're actually too small, but I cut them off, and I just made the band go around me, put the thing up here, and I got pockets here. But anyway, this is my new apron I'm going to wear today, and we're going to be making meatloaf. This is a delicious meatloaf. It's easy to make. You can freeze it and have it for a next meal, but it's very, very good. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do. I got 1.5 pounds of hamburger in this pan. I'm going to take my food processor. I'm going to put, this is 1/2 of a bell pepper. And I need a small onion, so I didn't have a big one, so I need this. I'm going to have 1/2 of an onion because this is a big onion. 1 small onion or 1/2 of a big one is what we're going to put in it. I'll put it all in my blender or my food processor. And I've got 1/2 of a carrot peeled. We're going to put that in. You know, when my kids were little, they didn't like chunks of stuff in their food, so I learned to blend it all up. And they didn't like carrots that much, so I put it in their meatloaf, and they loved the meatloaf, so they ate the carrot. It's the same way with pepper, but anyway, I'm going to put 1 egg in there. Get 1 egg in there. I'm going to put heaping teaspoon of salt in there. I put a tablespoon of Worcestershire. You can put what you want in here. If you want different flavors, go ahead and put different flavors in it. But I just make up my own. But this is a very good recipe, and I think you'll love it if you try it. Then this is some ketchup I made, and it's 1/2 cup here. I'm going to put it in. Just use any ketchup you've got. I don't like to use the sugar. I always make my own, and this is sugar-free because it's got erythritol, which is a sugar substitute that you can eat in even if you're diabetic. So anyway, we're going to put 1/2 cup of ketchup in. Get this out of my way. And, let's see, anything else? Okay, that's all we're going to do for right now. We're going to put the lid on this. I always process it because, like I said, if you got little kids, they don't like big chunks of stuff in their food. So I'm going to turn it on and pulse it until okay. Take that off. Get that out of my way. Get my hamburger. I'll pour this in. Put this in your hamburger. You can put any flavoring. Like I said, if you want anything, you like any kind of herbs. I'm not a very much of an herb eater because Mom never did cook with herbs when we were little. So I just never learned to like them. I like cooked onions, but I don't like raw onions. But anyway, then, oh, we need this back. I'll put that on there again. And I use no-carb bread from Aldi's, but take 3 slices. I use the heels because I don't like the heels. Whoops, forgot to put the blades in. Gotta have the blades before I can cut. Anyway, we're going to put this in there. Put my lid back on. Turn it on. want this cut pretty fine, kind of like breadcrumbs. It's really kind of big. I want it a little bit finer than that. But I want it more like breadcrumbs. I think that should do. You find some chunks in there that's kind of big, just tear them up because this is real fresh bread and it's kind of hard to shred. Okay, that's my breadcrumbs. Now, we can go ahead and pour this in if we want to. Now, push that out of the way. Okay, now we're going to have to use our hands. This is nothing but hand work now. My hand is clean because I washed them and washed them. I'm always washing them. Just mix this good. And you're going to have your oven set at 350. So make sure your oven's turned on 350. There's a big piece of onion. We don't want that because the kids will be yelling about that. But you put your carrots and your pepper and your onions in here and your kids will eat. Don't even know it's in here because we're blending it all up. Now, after you get that mixed good, I've already made one right here. I wanted to show you how they look. I'll cook mine in a big pan. You can either cook them in two small pans. You can cook it in a big pan. You can cook them in a muffin pan, whichever you want. But I'm going to cook mine, I think I'm going to cook mine in this big pan again. So anyway, you just put it in there, pour it in there. Press it down. Kind of form it into a loaf so it'll have kind of a place for the, it gets the juice in it. It's kind of juicy. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And that juice is so good, see it? It's kind of juicy in there. I don't know if you can see it or not. Anyway, just going to press this down in here. And you know what? If you like, you can put a couple slices of bacon on here while you're cooking it. I don't have no bacon, so I'm not going to put it on there. You can pour ketchup on the top of it. Anything you want, you can put on ketchup on the top of it. But anyway, I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for 1.5 hours. And then it'll look like this one. So I'm going to put it in the oven. And I'm going to wash my hands. I got hamburger on them. Give me a paper towel. Okay, I'm going to show you what this looks like. You can just barely see the carrot in, but the kids won't know what that is. But anyway, that's delicious. Oh, you have to try it. You have a very blessed day. And don't forget to subscribe because it don't cost you a dime. Thank you. Bye.